What's up, guys? I've got something to talk to you about today, and it's interesting, to say the least. It is called Animal Soccer World, and it was released to the PS2 in 2005, and that's the version that I know about. But it was originally released in Germany in 1998, and it is, I think, the worst movies I've ever seen, and simultaneously one of the best movies I've ever seen. Why they decided that they're going to make it into a game 7 years after releasing the original film is completely beyond me, but they did, and it's almost like they wanted us to sit here today and talk about it, because, oh my god, this movie is so funny.
What are you doing today?
I don't know yet.
We can visit some friends.
Sounds good. I like visiting friends very much.
Okay, so the movie starts off with two characters. The main character, Crummel, and the kind of secondary main character, Yovi. Crummel is the dog, and Yovi is the cat. One thing you might notice immediately at the beginning, did you hear that? I'll play it for you again regardless. You heard that? You heard the dun. Well, that marks a monumentous moment in the movie. It's the start of the drum beat that you will hear in the background for, I believe, the entire rest of the movie. I am not kidding. It literally starts in the scene. It's just like a drum beat, like an intense drum beat. It starts, and it doesn't stop for the entire movie. Like, why? Why? What did they mess up for that to even happen? Anyways, they go to town square, and the main conflict of the beginning of the movie is that there's nothing to do in their boring town. They're constantly trying to find things to do, and they just can't. But they walk down the road. So they start walking down the road to the main, to the center of the village. They're just walking, they're just chilling out, until finally they get to the village square. And this is where things start to get interesting. We're introduced to the reporter bird. Let's see what this reporter bird has to do about it, because he's got nothing to report on if there's nothing going on in the town, you know what I mean? So let's see his solution.
Attention, attention, ladies and gentlemen, did you see it? Of course you didn't see it, because you can only hear me. Okay, listen carefully. There is an undescribable chaos. More and more animals are coming this way. You can hear the sirens. Ambulance, police, fire department.
But Harry...
He just starts reporting on things. And I kind of agree with Crummel there. What is Harry talking about?
The ambulance and the police, and I don't hear any sirens also. You are right, you can't hear them. I'm just practicing, in case something really happens.
But what is supposed to happen?
Something that even scares the dog.
Excuse me?
I wasn't talking about you, but ever since I've been a reporter, nothing happens. And when nothing...
He's just practicing for when something does happen. But what's gonna happen? Something? Okay, now, gather around closely, because this might be tough, but... Okay, well, there goes my light. Don't know why that just turned off. Something's gonna happen. Something that's even gonna scare the dogs. I like how he immediately is just like, excuse me, I'm not talking about you. Excuse me, I wasn't done talking. I'm not talking about you, little tiny dog. Why would you say it if you know the dog's gonna get offended by you saying something that's even gonna scare the dogs? Why would you say it to a dog? Just don't say that. I don't know. I'm picking apart social interactions between two fake animals. I guess it doesn't really matter, but still, I don't know, just a stupid detail. The reporter bird, he's practicing for when something does happen, which is going to scare the dogs, of course, because obviously it's going to scare the dogs. Not Crummel. Not Crummel, dude. Not Crummel. Crummel's a big dog. I'm a big dog, big bear. I'm a lion. But anyways, they talk to Harry, and Harry explains to them, ever since he's become a reporter, nothing in this town happens, which is the conflict of the beginning of the movie. And I say that specifically because something does happen. Oh, you want to know what happens? Like, wait. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that I should talk about what happens next, and that I should stop talking about the things that aren't happening? It's kind of weird. I can't. Dude, that scene gets me like every time I see it. So the nurse duck comes flying in, and they're all like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" Voice acting aside, dude, I gotta talk about the voice acting. Actually, matter of fact, let's talk about it now. According to the YouTube description because this video was just uploaded on YouTube, the entire voice acting is just done by one dude, just one guy doing different voices. So if you're wondering why every single character sounds the exact same, there you go. That's why. Well, obviously, the main conflict is that nothing's happening. Something's gonna happen, right? So I wonder what happened.
Do you really have to fight?
Yeah, the dogs are fighting. Pivotal moment in the movie. It really doesn't seem that much, like that important, but it is. Mostly because this one scene of this dog and panther, not other dog, this panther fighting is the entire plot of the movie. And I know you're probably asking, what? How is this the plot of the movie? Let's just hear them explain, because I think they do a much better job of explaining why they're fighting than I would. So let's give the mic to them.
Why were you fighting?
That's why. Yeah, so? I found the ball.
And then he didn't let me play with it.
Yeah, that's right, because you can't shoot. You just shoot it everywhere.
He shoots it where? That has to be done. It's got to be done on purpose, right? Like, They had to have known what they were saying, right?
Because he can't shoot. He just shoots it everywhere.
And, like, it's funny, too, because they don't specify what they're talking about. He's just like,
oh, he shoots it everywhere.
You have to specify. You can't just be like, he shoots it everywhere and call it a day. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You can't just say that. Yeah, you heard it. So they're fighting over the ball, and the main argument is that they can't shoot the ball. And without the context of this movie being about soccer, you would completely have missed that. They don't acknowledge that they're fighting over the ball. They're just like, what are you guys fighting over?
Yeah, that's what we're fighting over.
Yeah, that's what you're fighting over?
Yeah, he can't shoot. He just shoots it everywhere.
Why? But regardless, so they fight over the ball, and then Crummel, with the genius idea, says, hey, why don't we organize a soccer match?
Why don't we organize a soccer game and we will see who's the best? I'll be the referee.
Yes, that's it. That's a great idea. Great idea. We organize a soccer game. A real soccer game.
A soccer game? You mean with a team?
You mean with a real goal and spectators and stuff? Yeah, everything will be there.
They're doing a soccer match. But one thing I want to kind of point out about the animals' attitude towards this soccer match is, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're like, the reporter bird comes down and he's like, Yes, a soccer match. We can do that's a great idea. A real soccer match. Their reaction, you'd think, would be like, oh, cool. We want to play a soccer match to see who's better. That's something for all of us to do. But they're so unsure. They're so unsure about this soccer match. They're like,
you mean a real soccer match? Yeah, like a real soccer match with real goals and spectators and stuff?
And he's like, yes, all will be there. Imagine this in like any other scenario. Hey, want to play like a game of, I don't know, what's a fun game? How about like, I don't know, chess? You mean, chess? With like a real chessboard and chess pieces? Yes, all will be there. All right, good idea. Like, I don't know, is it really that hard to organize a soccer game? I used to play soccer as a kid, and like, it didn't seem that hard. You get people together and you play. Not that hard. Crummel's like, oh, well, we don't have you guys need to have teams. You guys need to have, somewhere to play. We need to have teams. We need to get this all organized. And the dog is just like,
no, I already got a team. We're going to be the Wild Dogs.
And the other guy's like, yes, okay, and we'll be the Jungle Kings. They just immediately decide on their name. While they go back to decide on their teams and they get all their teams together, we get a little bit of a B plot. Harry scrambling the town to try and get the town ready for the soccer match. Now, everybody's super intrigued, so everyone is willing to help. They're willing to lend a helping hand. What does he do? He goes back to town square. So let's go to town square. So as Crummel and Yovi go back to, do their stuff and go to their teams, they're talking about how they are sad because they can't play with each other. But then eventually, one big problem that they face is, how are people going to know about the game? I mean, you would think, nobody does anything, so, if you just told people about it, it'd probably be fine. But no, Harry wants to go, he's going to do this, he's got to organize, right? So he makes some flyers. He makes flyers for the game. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable thing to do. That makes sense, okay? Let's take a little visit to the, I think, loudest printing press on the planet. When I tell you this shit is so loud, oh my God. Just listen. It sounds like the inside of a kitchen in a busy restaurant on a holiday. What are those sounds? It's just like paper going into a basket. Why does it sound like plates smashing into each other? I don't think printing presses sound like that. Now, I'm going to look up a video of a printing press, and if it sounds even remotely like that, then I'm just the biggest idiot in the world. All right, so I found a video from the inside of a printing press. Inside of a printer. I'll turn it all the way up. Is it loud? Yeah. But it is also the inside of a printer. Get your audio right, man. We get introduced to the next character. This character is one of my favorite characters because they do literally nothing the entire time. They're like, oh, I'll help. And then don't. The character's official name is literally Puss in Boots. I am not kidding. That is what they named the character. Did they even try and hide it? Because I'm sure you've noticed it looks a lot like a Disney movie. They didn't even try and hide it. So let's see what Puss in Boots has to say.
Harry, is this true? Yeah, that's true. Isn't that a lot of work to organize that? Yeah, you can say that again. First of all, I have to hand out all these flyers, and I have no clue how to do all that. If you want, I can help you with the organization. It'll be fun.
I can help you to spread the flyers.
All right, so we learned his role. He's going to help with the organization. Again, by the way, just want to point out, again, another character that doubts the abilities of Harry the reporter. He's like, are you sure about this? Are you sure you can handle this? That's a lot of work to organize all this. But the Pelican, dude, he's stepping up, man. He is stepping up. He is going to deliver all the flyers. He goes into more detail. I'll let him. But speaking of delivering the flyers, let's talk to that Pelican who said he was going to deliver the flyers.
Throw these flyers everywhere. Don't be afraid. In a circle of 100 kilometers, no one will be able to tell that he didn't know.
He is going to deliver the flyers in a circle of 100 kilometers. And nobody is going to be able to tell that he didn't know. That's my new motto. No, but really, what does that mean? No one's going to be able to tell that he doesn't know. So he doesn't know about the soccer match. And no one's going to be able to tell because he's got so many flyers and he's delivering them in 100-mile kilometers. For all the people who don't know kilometers, 38 square miles. This is like one village. So he's going 40 square miles, which is that is 10 square miles less than the entire city of San Francisco. And this is just one village of animals. All right, so all the farm animals finally found out about the soccer match. That is something that they do a callback to. Actually, surprisingly, so all the farm animals know about the soccer match. So next, the wild dogs. They all get together. Let's see the level of competition that they're going to be competing at. So let's see the wild dogs.
Jacko and I have decided to organize a soccer match.
That's awesome.
And we name ourselves the Wild Dogs. And the others? What are the others called? The Jungle Kings. Don't make me laugh, the kings of the jungle. That's stupid.
So these dogs, dude, they are hyped.
Dogs.
Dude, these wild dogs are, bro, they are so excited to be a part of the wild dog. Bro, they're like quaking and shivering from excitement. They set up their positions, they decide on who's gonna be who, but Crummel is too small, so he doesn't get to play.
Is there a position where you don't have to run that much? Well, I can't think about anything yet, but I'll find something.
I can't think of anything yet, but I'll find something.
Nothing, Crummel. You are way too small.
But it was my idea.
We don't care.
So they tell Crummel that he's too small. He can't play in the game, and they can't be looking after someone all the time. But then he says, Yovi, he actually, don't know if you heard that, but he actually said Jovi, which gets confusing because there's a different character named Jovi. There's a character named Yovi and Jovi. Why did they do that? Literally, why would they do that? If they're just, anyways. So they set up the teams, and they tell Crummel that he can't play.
Go get Butcher.
I always have to do everything, just because they're bigger than me.
I don't know who Crummel is talking to at the end, but he's just like, they make me do everything because they're bigger than me. But he's like, that's you would say that if they're talking to somebody, he's not. But anyways, they start to practice, and they start shooting, and they realize that they need a goalkeeper because their goalie sucks, and he just slides right into the goal, and he can't stop anything. So Crummel goes on his big, long journey to find wherever the goalkeeper is. Now, this to find wherever Butcher is. So he ends up finding Butcher and asking Butcher if he can play in the game. And he's asking him if he can be the goalkeeper. And Butcher doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get hit by the ball at all.
And they need a goalkeeper.
But I don't want to be the goalie. They will shoot the ball against me, and that hurts. Are you not playing?
No, I'm not allowed to play. They say I am too small.
Nonsense. You're not this small. And I don't have to be afraid that you shoot the ball too hard against me.
So the only person thinks that Crummel should be able to play is still just a complete asshole to him. But jokes aside. But regardless, Butcher eventually says that he will play. Crummel plays in the game because then they won't shoot the ball so hard, which doesn't make any sense because he's not going to be the one shooting the ball at him. So a little bit of a weird reason, but weird reasons aside, Crummel is in the game, and Butcher is their new goalie. So now that we know the Wild Dogs, dude, they are set. They're practicing. They've got their team all set up, and everybody's on board, and everybody knows their positions. And let's take a visit to the Jungle Kings to see how they're doing. Because, I mean, that's who they're going against. We're going to have to check out the competition at some point, right? So let's do that. Let's see.
Tell him I only play goalie if Crummel plays in the game.
Really? Then they must allow me to play. Come on, Butcher.
But first, I need to show you this absolutely impeccable transition. And then we'll get into the Jungle Kings.
Goalie if Crummel plays in the game.
Really? Then they must allow me to play. Come on, Butcher.
So everybody knows what's going on.
Absolutely beautiful. So we go to the Jungle Kings, and the Jungle Kings have a little bit of a strange dynamic because, as you saw with the Wild Dog, the leader dog, I forget his name, the main dog, the guy who got in the fight, it was the dog who was leading the team. That's not how it works with the Jungle Kings, because, dude, the lion, he is the king of the jungle, so he leads the Jungle Kings. This just proves my point that these teams already existed because there's already a preset hierarchy. But whatever, right? Whatever. So they talk about, again, they're talking about positions, that they get their goalie, their whatever, all that. Jovi, though, he does not want to give up. Yovi, oh my god, I just did it. Yovi, he is hogging the ball. He's being a little nepo baby, king's son, coach's kid, whatever you want to say. That's Yovi right now. I almost said Jovi again. That's Yovi, dude. He's being a little nepo baby. He's just being entitled to the ball. He's not passing, and they can't practice because Yovi won't give up the ball. So we go into the game, and then the King Lion says that he will take Yovi in to practice and train him himself so that Yovi will be ready for the game.
So, you will become our central forward because the wild dogs fear you the most.
They better be.
I forgot about that scene, dude. I was just like watching through the movie, and I completely forgot that they just edited in like Peter Griffin's laugh. So this scene goes on for a really long time, and I don't know if they didn't know what was going on in the scene, or they're making stuff up, or if this is actually what happened in the original. But they just start talking about the different positions. They're like, "Oh, I can play this. I can play this position. I can play this position. I can play this position. I can play this position." Except for the seal. The seal's got a question. A question so important he asks it twice back to back. And while he's talking, the lion is talking, but it's the seal's voice coming out of the lion's mouth. Dude, it's magical. I'm just gonna show you.
With soccer, can you also play with your hand? Can you also use your head with soccer? Of course. And I? What?
It's like he's the only person that isn't like, I'm going to be this position or this position. He's just like, in soccer, can you use your head? Can you use your head in soccer? What? It's like he did like a take and then a retake and forgot to cut out the retake and just left it in. That's so funny.
Yovi is still too small.
Yovi can do it. I will practice with him. Otherwise, we have too few.
And can I play along? And who's the goalkeeper?
I will be the goalkeeper. I'll stop all the balls.
Elephant as the goalkeeper is overpowered. Hello? He could totally get like a contract with like a professional soccer team.
Hey, Samson. Have you lost?
Oh my god, dude. Poor Samson. He just got so frightened. Hey, Samson! Samson! Are you okay? Are you okay, Samson? Do you need help? Do you need therapy? Samson, if you need help, let me know. I know that look. It's not a good look. Just give me a call at 877-241. Boop, 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 boop. Luna. Anyways, that scene's kind of just like a nothing scene. He just asks Samson to like sell his candy, and Samson's like, yeah, I'll sell my candy. What he does next is truly where this Puss in Boots planning and organization mastery really shines through.
Stop. We need a soccer song. You have to rehearsal right away.
What do you think what we are doing here? We already have an idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't know anything about the game yet.
Now leave us alone. We must work.
So they need a soccer song, but they're already working on the soccer song. Why they saw the flyer and were just immediately like, okay, let's write a soccer song is beyond me. The only thing I could like possibly think of was like, did they advertise that farm band was going to be at the game before asking them? Because that would make sense why they would write a soccer song right away as soon as they saw the flyer. Because they're like, oh, God, we got to go help because we're in the flyer. I don't know. Maybe just ask first next time. Harry's really got to do a better job. Maybe he does need some help being organized.
I can do much better with a real goalkeeper.
What takes Butcher so long? Finally, at last. What took you so long? Butcher, get in goal. I only play when Cromwell also can play. Cromwell doesn't play. He's way too small. Well, then you have to find yourself another goalkeeper.
That's not possible. You have to play.
No. Okay.
Butcher, he finally came to the soccer practice. But I love Butcher's responses because they're like, Cromwell can't play because he's too small, but you have to play, so Butcher, get in goal. No, you're not going to give him like a longer response than just no. You're just going to make him go, no. And that's it? But eventually, they let Cromwell onto the team, but on the bench. That's the stipulation. Cromwell has to be on the bench. So Butcher finally agrees to be their goalie.
Oh, I told you. It hurt so bad. Oh. disturbing us.
Oh, sorry. I will be on my way soon. I only have one question. Do you want to be a liney or the referee?
I want to be a referee. Then I don't have to run that far. I like that. Yeah, I think I like that.
Okay.
Where did he come from? Hey, you're disturbing us. Oh, sorry. They get to pick a referee, I guess. I don't know why they just let the teams pick the referee, but picked a referee. And yeah, they're going to go to the Jungle Kings to let them pick who they want to be the linesman.
Oh! Cromwell, not that hard. I didn't know you could shoot that hard. But Jovi.
I think they just ran out of scenes, and so instead of letting Crummel kick on camera, they just voice act to them being like, "Oh, Crummel, I didn't know you could kick that hard. Oh, ow." But then we get to go and see what I was talking about earlier. Yovi was being a freaking entitled piece of shit.
Everybody, so you mustn't keep the ball only for yourself.
I told so. He mustn't play.
You have to explain it to him gently. And now give me that ball right away.
No, and that's what they call explain gently.
I'm with that raccoon, man. That was not explaining it to him gently. But also, he was way too into that ball, man. He was just like, ball. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. Did the person just play sound effects from their phone into a microphone? Is that what I just heard? I'm pretty sure that's what I just heard. Regardless, the Jungle Kings are practicing. Crummel gets sent out to get the jerseys, and he gets the jerseys by the goat. This is, I think, the funniest scene in the entire movie, and I'm just gonna show it to you.
Right. What do you need? You know, I make everything. Well, it's like this.
What? Oh my god, my light broke again. What a transition. Imagine being recording this and knowing it's going to go out into a game and being like, I need to think of something for this pig to say in the transition into the soccer match. Oh, it's like this. What? I don't know what to say. The soccer match is finally going to start. We're gonna see what the hell this whole hype has been about, and hopefully it's good. The soccer match starts off fairly standard, but be warned because the hula geese are coming to town. Not the hooligans, the hula geese. So.
Oh no, that was just what we're missing. A group of hooligans.
Hey, you! How do we get to the area where the fans of the Wild Dogs are standing?
Why Wild Dogs? I thought we were for the Jungle Kings.
Yeah, you maybe. I stand with the Wild Dogs. What's going on? Who do we have here? You guys are going into Area S. And if you're making one wrong move, I will eat you. You old dictator.
Start the game! Start the game! Start the game!
They don't even do anything. They just show up and... My light just went out again. Okay, so the hula geese are they just show up and they're just like, where do we go if we're fans of the Wild Dogs? The fucking lion goes, go to section S or I'll fucking eat you. And then they go, you old dictator. This movie, it makes no sense, dude. But anyways, the fans want the game to start. Remember earlier when that band said that they were gonna make the soccer song? Let's see what they did.
Hier zijn we met z'n allen, we hebben een fijne tijd. We gaan een beetje ballen, het wordt een mooie strijd. Geen geklaag, gemoppen, we maken...
That's right. Instead of just instead of making a new song or dubbing over it or just putting a different song, they left in the original song, and I'm so happy they did. At first, in my notes, I said that they started singing in German because you know how I said this movie was released in Germany? This is Dutch. Yeah, it's Dutch. Why are they singing in Dutch? I don't know. But they are. Why? That's so funny. There's no way the person that made this movie, or at least that dubbed it, didn't know what they were doing. You know what I mean? I'm so glad that they did that, though. And they leave in the whole thing, and all the other audio cuts out. Except for the drum, because they obviously, like I said earlier, they go the entire duration of the movie, and they don't stop. So, without any further ado, dude, let's get into this soccer game. My God! Sorry, just one more thing to show you before we get into the soccer game. I think this has got to be one of the most cursed things I've seen in a movie in a while.
1, 2, 3. We are the biggest cheerleader. Looking to play like heaven. 8, 9, 10. We won't see the Wild Dogs again.
I forgot about that part. Oh my God, that scared me. That actually scared me. Oh my God. And I forgot that they just randomly go, yo, 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 yo. It's a movie. I'm gonna go crazy.
Richard, the goalkeeper of the Jungle Kings, with number 7.
That animation, man, it's beautiful. You guys ever seen, like, what's it called, Blue Sky or something? That, like, one anime about soccer where the animation is, like, really, really good. On the download. It's fucking terrible. It's, like, really, really bad. Like, the one that's, like, terrible and they don't even move. And it's just, like, a still frame. Yeah, yeah, that animation, the really good one. Don't get mad at me, please. Yeah, so it's like better than that, which is like, oh my God, it looks stunning, man. It looks stunning, kind of like the song.
Pastor, please, why are you taking off your jeans and your best Sunday shoes to show me what's underneath? This still.
You can still hear it.
And I thought you didn't believe the gays could be Christians. You listen.
I think that's actually the worst song I've ever heard in my life. We don't gotta talk about that.
He blows his whistle and...
Oh my God. Why was that so loud? Why did I just hear a hurricane? This movie, man.
Hey, the Jungle Kings have possession of...
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can just like... Last time I checked, I don't think you can do that. And like, I don't think you can use your hands in soccer. Maybe it's different rules because they're animals, so they technically just have like feet. But I don't know. It seems to me like he's just dribbling it like a basketball. And this isn't basketball soccer world. Animal basketball world, I mean.
Oh, Butcher, don't run. Stay there.
Over the line.
How do you miss that bad with your hands? Just pointing that out.
No! Sasha surprises Wobble and gets the ball. Good job, Sasha. Run.
They let that dog play and not Crummel? What the fuck? That's fucked up, dude. That dog is tiny. Tiny.
And there is Jacko the attacker. And he stops Sasha with a fearless tackle. He gets the ball and puts it back in front.
Hey guys, I've been working on this soccer move for a while. I like to call it my fearless tackle. Tell me how you feel. I bet this is what you did. I bet you stood there and your head grew bigger and then smaller. Don't make me do it again. Now hand over the balls. Also, it just wasn't a tackle. I forgot to mention that.
Supposed to be a red card.
Keep your mouth shut, Harry.
Dude, God damn. What? Everyone just hates Harry. He's like, that should be a foul. Shut your mouth, Harry. Dude, all Harry has been doing this entire movie has just been trying to, like, help everybody organize this game and, like, have fun and do something for once, and everyone just fucking hates him, man. Everyone just hates him.
Gonna be a goal.
There is a big tackle by the boss.
Oh, my God, dude. That's let's move on, though. Let's move on.
But now, who's gonna take the penalty kick? It is Dingo!
Dingo Studio! Dingo Pictures! No way!
I don't know what's really going on out there, because it's very hard to see from my position. I will try to get a little bit closer. One moment, please.
I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to see this whole time, and I've just been making things up. Huh. Oh, let me get a little bit closer. He doesn't get any closer. He just stays there. Liar. Dirty liar.
I'm staying in the goal for the penalty kick. I'm not crazy. Don't you dare run away.
So then, for the penalty kick, like they said, though, Butcher needs to be the goalie. Obviously, he's the goalie. And he says, no, only if Crummel shoots it. I don't know if he's stupid, but Crummel isn't going to shoot a penalty kick on his own goal. I don't know. It just seems like everyone knows about soccer, except for everybody. I don't know. Let's go to the first goal, though. Right, so Butcher, he's like, No, I'm not doing it. I'm not being in the goal, only if Crummel shoots it, which wouldn't make any sense because Crummel's on his team. But regardless, they shoot the penalty kick, and Butcher, he's not even in the goal. So you guys are in for a treat because somebody's about to score a goal, I think. Because I think that they might just score. They've only made it a little bit obvious by telling us that they're going to score because he won't go in the goal. But surely that won't happen.
Here he comes, and it's a goal!
Dude, he says they finally scored. After literally like 10 minutes of real time, they score a goal. And I just want to take a second to honor this beautiful display of art that is the celebration of the goal from the crowd.
Oh! Go, 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 go!
I think I found that a lot funnier than it actually is, but...
Show what they're made of. Oh, no, no, no.
Albert intercept. Oh, no. Can you play soccer, you dumb?
Good job. Pass the ball. Foul. That was a foul.
All right, you will not believe what happens next. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm just gonna show you. They get cut off. Like, this is the only editing that they do to the voiceover, and it just makes it so much funnier.
You play soccer, you dumb.
Good job. Pass the ball.
That's right. The nurse duck is back. There is an injury on the field. So what does this mean? Well, remember how Crummel was on the bench? That's right. Crummel finally gets his chance to play.
Well done.
Dude, what a vile way to take an injured animal off of the soccer field. They couldn't have picked like a better animal to carry the fucking stretcher. He's literally like they're just bouncing him up and down. He's like passed out, tongue is out, and they're just like, see Crummel play, dude. I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, we think he's faking an injury. It can't be that bad.
No, ladies and gentlemen.
Imagine a sportscaster saying this in like an actual game. Do you guys remember, I forget what year it was, but when Gordon Hayward played for the Boston Celtics in the first game, within the first like 5 seconds, he went up for like, I think a rebound and broke his leg. Imagine the people watching, like casting over the game, were just like, oh, he's faking an injury. It can't be that bad. His leg's like that. It's fucking, like if this is his leg, it's just like, like it's snapped in half and they're like, oh no, it can't be that bad. Like, that's just not what you say. These birds are terrible at doing the reporting, bro.
It's Grummer, the best substitution of the Wild Dog. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand.
So he says the best substitution for the Wild Dogs? No. The only substitution for the Wild Dogs. Also, this next, they like blow the whistle. Look at this. I'm not even gonna mute. This is just the same exact scene. This is the same scene. Literally the same scene.
And the referee gives a penalty kick. Oh, what a big mistake. That's what you get when you give a dog a flute.
That's what happens when you give the dog a flute. Thing is, that's supposed to be funny while laughing, but like, what? It doesn't even kind of make any...
Here he comes, he shoots it, and it's missed, saved by the goalie, oh!
I think the real question should be, how did he know that the shot wasn't going to go in before he even shot the ball? But he did make it in the Pelican's mouth, so good for him, I guess. Should get a bonus point for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's halftime. With every good halftime comes a good halftime show, so let's see what they've got in store for us today during halftime.
Halftime.
Zijn we met z'n allen, we hebben een fijne tijd. We gaan een beetje ballen tot een hele mooie strijd.
This is beautiful. This is cinema. What a halftime. Am I right? You got the hooligans going, hey, hey, hey. The pigs, that's terrifying. They really couldn't pick a better... I'm not trying to make fun of it, but at the same time, they couldn't have picked a better sounding language than Dutch? Like, come on, they couldn't have picked a better language than Dutch. Just not a good song. It's just not a good song.
That's gonna be a goal.
But it's saved, it's saved. Oh, good job, Butcher. Ladies and gentlemen, Butcher overcame his fear and saved the ball.
So the other birds tried to predict his future, but they couldn't predict the future. This is just proving my point. Why does he know that they can predict the future? Also, the Jungle Kings fans in the stands, which I think they are, anyways, are all like celebrating like it was a goal, but it wasn't.
Still has the ball. He's got to shoot now. Crummer, shoot, 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 Crummer, shoot. Yes, Crummer scores. It's a goal, goal, goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Crummel. It's Crummel, but the announcer bird says Crummer, but it's the same voice actor, so he says Crummer sometimes and Crummel other times. I don't really understand how you messed that up, but regardless, he freaking tied the game. Yeah. And then they just stop playing. Yeah, literally, he ties the game, and they go, okay, that's it. Why? That's so stupid.
End of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. This end score is 1-1 for the Wild Dogs.
And the Jungle Kings. Another match.
Dude, I'm with the Hooligans on this one. I want another match. But also, I like the lion just like teleported up to the broadcasting platform. But anyways, that's Animal Jungle World. That's the end of the movie. Although there is one more scene that I do want you guys to see, so I'll show you that.
Once again, yes, till the next game. Yes, till the next game. Yes, but we still have 6 long weeks.
Yeah, just that bit at the end. They're just like, oh, there's still the next game. Yes, there's still the next game. Yes, there's still the next game. Oh, hey man, good game. You played really well. Thanks, man. Well, there's still the next game. Yeah, there's still the next game. Yeah, there's still the next game. Yeah. There's still the next game. Yeah, there's still the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it all for today. I appreciate if you watched the whole video. I really, really do appreciate it. This video has been taking me, like, forever. If you like this type of content, definitely comment. Let me know if you like this, or if there's anything you didn't like. Also comment, but please be nice about it. But yeah, I worked really hard on like writing this video and actually filming it. I'm gonna work even harder editing it. So if you guys did enjoy the video, I would really, really, really appreciate you guys if you liked it and comment and share whatever you've got to do. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. So, peace.